Yo, what's going on, guys? Christian Flakes here. Welcome to Scenarios. This is where like things in the NBA that are never going to happen, but we're just kind of wondering what if. And for this episode, guys, we are looking at a player that I grew up watching. I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. A player that I have a lot of respect for tremendously, and that is Mr. Dirk Nowitzki. I'm joking, Dirk Nowitzki. One of my favorite players of all time. You know that just the reason I like Dirk Nowitzki mainly is because he took an unorthodox shot and he made it dominant. When I played the game of basketball, I got a very ugly jump shot. I got people making fun of me for it, but it goes in. You know, Dirk Nowitzki's shot looks very ugly, but a lot of people have adapted to their own game. I think I've seen LeBron James use it a few times, even Kobe Bryant use it a few times. So, you know, it's very, very interesting to see what he did to the game of basketball. You know, 7 foot. I think he's from Germany, of course. You know, does a lot of work there on the Olympics team, and just did a lot for the international aspect of basketball too. So we got Prime Dirk Nowitzki here on the current Dallas Mavericks. Now, before we start this video, there's one thing I do have to do, and that is go to the roster and get a W here real quick and get rid of Charlie Villanueva. I don't care if he's on a team in real life. I can't stand this man. He's going to get dropped from this team. In a scenario. Release free agent. Get the hell off my team. I don't care if we take the L when it comes to the contract. But yeah, guys, so I made him a 90 overall. Used the throwback Dirk Nowitzki here. Put his stats up a little bit to make him 90 overall. I think he's normally like an 87, 88. So, you know, shooting stats are all on points. I think he won a few three-point contests, maybe. I know he was in some. I don't know if he actually won them or not. But 69 dunk, standing dunk. Yep, I did that manually. Dude's a beast. Rebound, never really a great offensive rebounder, defensive rebounder. You know, he can get you about 10, 11 a game. Yeah, at some points. Actually, I want to check out stats here real quick. Yeah, I mean, there's no stats after the 02-03 season since this is the one we're using. So, you know, he's about career average. He can probably get you about 10 rebounds a game, I'd say, something like that. Post-game on fleek, you know, that's good. Defensively, not great. I mean, you know, 7 foot, he's still going to get some block shots. And a lot of people actually compare Kristaps Porzingis to Dirk Nowitzki. And, you know, if Kristaps can be any, you know, half the player that Dirk is, he's had a very successful career. But I think Kristaps himself has potential to be a straight-up beast. I mean, he has potential to be right up there with Dirk Nowitzki, especially being 7'3" and a better shot blocker. So that's going to be very interesting to see, you know, watch that man develop into a better player as the years go on. But let's go ahead here, guys, simulate this season, see how this team does. You know, back when, oh, 1 second here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Charlie, I took Charlie B's minutes. So let me give those real. Hell, okay. I mean, there's 0 minutes remaining, 2K, so quit screwing me over. Simulate through date. Here we go. Why are we 0-2? We beat the Lakers. Oh, good job. You beat the Lakers. Oh, we beat the Raptors too. That's good. But yeah, back when Dirk Nowitzki won that championship, that's pretty much how his team was then too. It was a team that really didn't have a lot of great players. I don't remember the roster exactly. I know JJ Barea was on that. He had a good game. I think Sean Marion might have been on that team. I can't remember the rest of the roster. Maybe there's a player I'm forgetting about that was really good. Tyson Chandler, good defensive anchor. But for the most part, it was Dirk Nowitzki putting the team on his back and fading away with the team on his back, you know, and getting that win against the Miami Heat. I think that was LeBron James' first year on the Heat, and man, I was so happy to watch Dirk win one because he did deserve it. And I know at the making of this video just the other night, the dude dropped 40 points in a game. Oldest player since Karl Malone to score 40 points, so he's still doing it. He's still putting up numbers, man. And I think he's 6th all time on the NBA scoring list, which is just insane. When you think about all the, you know, great players who ever played the game of basketball. But it's looking like what I'm seeing so far on here, you know, we're taking a lot of L's, 7th in the conference, 8th now. Hopefully make the goddamn playoffs. I gave Dirk Nowitzki like 40 minutes a game, so we're going to see how he does with that. But, wow, we can't beat the teams we need to be beating out here, man. Beat the Lakers again. Good job. If you could just beat the goddamn Lakers, man, then you're going to have issues not going to make it to the damn playoffs. Okay, we're losing to all the teams we need to be beating. Beat the Spurs. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, but look at about a 500 team here, you know, and you look at the Dallas Mavericks right now. Dirk Nowitzki's still having a pretty good season, but the rest of that team, I mean, Darren Williams, what the hell happened, man? I know you had injuries and stuff, but you were one of my favorite point guards to watch back on the Utah Jazz. You were so fun to watch, and then you had to go ahead and fight with the coach, get your ass traded, or maybe you left the free agents. I don't really know, but either way, you're not on the team no more. Went to the Brooklyn Nets. Those were just like ghost years. I don't even remember you ever playing a minute for the freaking Brooklyn Nets. It seemed like you were always out. Now you're on the Dallas Mavericks, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the conversation back then used to be Darren Williams and Chris Paul, who's the best point guard in the league, and now, man, I can't even put you in like in the top 20. top 25 even, man. I'd have to see the rest of the point guards out there, but you're not doing a lot of good things. And Kevin Durant, of course, won the MVP. All pretty much the same out here. Let's see where we got Dirk Nowitzki at. God damn it. Freaking prime Dirk Nowitzki came and make the All-NBA second or third team? Really? Who's better, man? Who's better? Because I don't know. Tony Allen, okay. But where the hell is Dirk Nowitzki at? Check out these stats. Did we make playoffs? Please tell me we made playoffs. Thank God. Oh. Golden State Warriors first round. That's not going to be good for us. Okay, so looking at the player stats right here. Oh my God, Dirk. A prime Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, the dude, okay, about 17.2 points a game. The dude, you had like 40 minutes a game, so he should be shooting more out there. But still pretty good numbers, man. 17.2 points per game, 10 rebounds. You know, I would expect you to probably be at least 23, 24 points per game. But, you know, 17.2, you got a lot of other good well, not good players, but you got a lot of other good scorers out there. Darren Williams actually led this team. So him playing with prime Dirk Nowitzki actually helped his game out a lot. Assists are still pretty down, you know, compared to what he's done, you know, prior in his career. Chandler Parsons, who actually is going to be a pretty good replacement for Dirk Nowitzki, I think. You know, there's no replacing Dirk, but I think Chandler Parsons, at 27 years of age, still has potential to have a pretty good NBA career. Wesley Matthews, I know his three-point shooting's down a lot this year, but I still think he's a solid player. So, I mean, you know, I'm expecting the Dallas Mavericks to take a few L's for the next few seasons after Dirk retires. And probably get some good, sort of good draft pick. Of course, Mark Cuban, though, being a businessman, he's going to be able to wheel and deal a little bit and bring somebody in. Just, we all know that person's not going to be DeAndre Jordan. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate this first round. Probably going to lose. I'm not expecting to beat the Golden State Warriors. Simulate current round. We going to get swept. Oh, yeah, okay. And that's not even worth a rage right there, man. I know usually I rage, but facts of the matter is that I expect to lose this one, you know, being the 7th seed. Losing to the 2-seed Golden State Warriors. Let's look at the playoff stats here real quick. Oops, my bad. Playoff stats. Yes, Dirk Nowitzki 17.3, so I mean his scoring just is not that great. I'm actually kind of surprised at the 2.7 blocks and almost 2 steals a game. That's more surprising to me, I think, than the actual scoring aspect of it. But still, you know, I think a lot of it has to do that he doesn't really have the team around him. Good, solid players, but not great players. Not players that can help you win a championship. And I would say that, you know, a lot of the times one player cannot win a championship by themselves. But if any player ever did do that, I think it was Dirk Nowitzki back when he beat the Miami Heat, because he just, man, it was insane. But much respect to him anyway. Let's go ahead, just for your guys' pleasure, simulate the rest of this playoffs. Simulate playoffs here, see who wins. Wow, Thunder lost, thank God. Alright, so the Golden State Warriors actually won the championship, so it makes us look better, because I assume if we lose to the team that wins it all, it makes us look better, you know, in the long run of things. But hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I think we lost because Charlie V. We traded him away, or we dropped him off the team, man. We just melted the chemistry. Maybe Charlie V is more important to this goddamn team than I freaking thought he would be. I said I wouldn't rage, but maybe that messes something. I don't know. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.